Hi all, I thought I'd start this video with an apology. Apologies for the shakiness of the video. I haven't got my stick to hold the phone with today. Apologise for the odd bus that travels past. I'll come back to that in a moment. And I also apologise for wearing these sunglasses. But either that or I squint at you for the duration of this video. What I'm not going to apologise for is the shirt. It's the middle of May. It's about 25 degrees. And well, why not? So I thought I could, that bus that just zipped past on this track here, I could stay on that, or I could get off and zip past at like 60 miles an hour, or I could get off and walk the last bit past this. Yeah, so unsurprisingly, I decided to take the walk. But it also led me to do a bit of thinking. I was just thinking about events, about the numerous events that are taking place at this time of year. Last week was the Huntingdonshire Business Fair, which sadly I couldn't get to. This week it's Newcastle Startup Week, run by the brilliant Paul Lancaster. We've got Freelance Heroes Day this time next week, and National Freelancers Day, which takes place on the 28th of June. Run by IPSI, the Association of Independent Professionals and Self-Employed, which have shortlisted me to be their Ambassador of the Year as a finalist, up against some incredible competition as well. So to be a finalist, I am honoured. But this isn't about that, this is about events in general. And I'm often asked what my number one networking tip is. And I think I'm going to save that for another video. Because there's about 3 or 4 networking tips that I would get from my own experience in networking. So I'm just going to give my first one today, which is go to them. I was watching Lee Allison's video on Facebook Live recently, a photographer who talked about the fact he only goes to 2 events a year, and as a result of that, contacts have been passed and he was able to help out another photographer who was taken ill, so that someone's wedding wasn't short of a photographer. And it's, even though going to a networking event is as much about giving and taking, opportunities can only arise if people know your name, and they can only know your name if you're at the event. I was gutted to miss the Huntingdon Business Fair last week, and the reason I was gutted is because I knew quite a few people that were going, but you just never know what's going to happen when you turn up to these events. You never know who you're going to meet, bump into, conversation may come of it, and then who knows, once that ice has been broken, where it goes from there. So with loads of events taking place this time of year, regionally, nationally, even small events that may take place in your city, town or village, follow the golden rule that's always worked for me, which is just go to them. Start with that. Find the one that has the kind of event that would inspire you and you'd feel comfortable going to. But just go to them, because you never know what you may learn and what door may be opened. So that's it. Thank you for watching this brief video. I'm going to continue to meander home and take in the surroundings. And I'll see you soon.